3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Already here, they'll audible to something else.
Hey, Ray. Hey, go Lion. 21.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd and a couple.
Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Darius Slay with a pick. And now look at him go. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing is Hurts. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
They go play action with Hurts.
They'll roll him out. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Albert Okwuegbunam.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
This is where, as a tight end, you've got to really sell that this is a run. They're going to fake the give, hope the linebackers bite, and here they do just enough. That split second, that's all it takes for that tight end to leak out into the end zone. Touchdown.
Hurts will throw.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
the Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
Now it's Herbert. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Herbert going to change the look. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have come back to make it a 2-point game. Zerline good with a PAT. And this is now a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Hurts to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Well, that's all about moving the pocket on third down so the defenders can't just go to one spot and find the quarterback. Bootlegged him out to his right against the grain, able to spot the open man, and got it to him for the first down.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. They'll send a receiver in motion left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just one.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face third and short. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Hurts. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on first down, then ran it on second down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important third down try?
This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all. Third and goal. Out to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chargers force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on third and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Herbert changing things up. From the 40 now on second down. Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. 3rd and 9 here. Now they'll audible to something else.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, Ray.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. So he stopped for no gain. 3rd and 7 now. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That third down conversion good for 23.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Hurts throw here, take it in as he's able to find Goddard. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And wriggled down quickly just past the 40 at the 41. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Hey, Kappa. 21.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And 22 more yards there and another first. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Now a 2nd and 10.
Baylor Tiger. 59. Go.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. Here's Hurts. He finds his man complete. It's Daniels. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
The Charger drive about to get going. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, Ram.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Here's 2nd and 7. The man in motion is Brown. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. 2nd and 9. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now 2nd and 9. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 40. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. The Charger drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. That one goes for 24 yards.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Meanwhile, Herbert's this throw taken in by Johnston. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Baylor Tigers. Hey, Ray. Hey, go Lion.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. From the 50, here's Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 12. Again, Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. On first down, it's Herbert. And this one is incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Here's Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Easy. We'll go orange.
3rd and 2, Herbert. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
5-9.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Daniels. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He may go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up 5?
Just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Baylor Tigers. 59. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a 1st down.
Ray.
He'll get this to Eckler.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. And they'll send the tight end in motion. After the run, now Herbert to throw. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Baylor Tigers.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
5-9. Ready.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here. There he goes, right side. Touchdown! touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Eagles look like they're about to put an end to their two. Losing streak as they add on to their lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and they're in control now, 35-7.
The score, Eagles 35, Chargers 7.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. 2nd and 7. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that's into the hands of Eckler. Now he's loose at the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Let's go, let's go. Hey.
Herbert on first down now. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Hey, Ray. Hey, go Lion. 12.
Herbert. Complete. It's Johnson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
21.
Herbert operating from the red zone. He's got another one to Johnston. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Right. 5-9. Baylor tight.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnston. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
59.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. And they take a knee.
Great. Set.
And they will take a knee here. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.